Praise God, saints. This is Old Truth Speaker, It's been a little while. Thank God the holidays are going up. Pray all the saints had a blessed holiday. This is a quick vid, We've been seeing some pretty ridiculous things in the news lately. And the latest is for Dr. King's birthday, which was yesterday. Some promotion company in Michigan, I'm not even going to name the race of the people, we already know, but the person didn't want to be identified. They should have showed his face all over the place. Used Dr. King's image for a twerking party. That's for women to get up there, to shake their half nude behind. Use the image of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Use his image, his face, on some other person's body with a big gold rope chain with a medallion and a gold watch, like some thug on the street. I mean, quite naturally, they blasted this guy so much, profanity and everything from all walks of life. And it wasn't only blacks, it was a lot of different other races. And he was so ashamed and embarrassed. He wanted to take the thing down, but he was handing out flyers. See, this is what the new generation of blacks, instead of producing entrepreneurs and critical and abstract thinking with critical and abstract thinking skills to take over our community and lead, what the outside world is saying, that we're producing miscreants and buffoons. Can you imagine? Is this what, as to be expected? Dr. King's daughter, Bernice King, was enraged. She was appalled, as well as everybody else. You may not have believed in everything what the man fought for, like integration. I know, I've heard it all. But this man had boots on the ground, thrown in jail and beat. And this is what the new modern generation of blacks think about him. To use his image to promote some low-rate booty shaking party. No wonder most of the world think we're a bunch of, God help us. But then you don't want God, though. A lot of people don't want God. You want to be atheist. It shows too. You don't want to turn to God? Let me tell you something. This man sacrificed everything. This is the words of Bernice King. Her father sacrificed everything so the black race, black people, could live a more dignified and respectable life. I told you in my other previous video, it looked like Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. His dreams are dead. And I'm going to tell you, we have this a short window of opportunity because we have millions of illegal immigrants that we're in competition for employment that does not exist. And if this is the trend of thinking, to use one of the greatest civil rights leaders and fighters of the 20th of last century, this is what the new generation is going to is thinking about. We are in worse shape than I had ever even imagined. We need prayer like never before. We can't. Let me tell y'all saying something. People in our neighborhood, East Indians, Arabs, Koreans, feeding us, clothing us. These people think we're animals. And with this trend of thought, is there any wonder? If it's not for the hand of God, we are going to disappear. Do you know that? If we don't do it, it will never get done. Because we cannot be waiting. We cannot afford no more waiting on Washington for handouts and nothing else. And to just stop blaming the white man. This is the kind of foolishness we have to put up with. We haven't got a snowball's chance in you nowhere. Only God is the only hope. Pray, folks. Pray for our families. Pray for the race. And just pray. It looks pretty hopeless. God is the only way. And pray that God intercedes. God bless you, saints. This is disgraceful.